Have you ever looked at your cat and wondered if something might be wrong, but you just couldn't tell? Cats are masters at hiding pain. It's part of their survival instinct. In the wild, showing weakness could make them a target. So even when something is seriously wrong, many cats act almost completely normal. That's why thousands of cat owners miss the early warning signs of illness every year. And by the time the symptoms become obvious, the disease may already be advanced. Today we're going to talk about 10 subtle signs that your cat may be secretly sick, signs most owners completely overlook. If you notice even a few of these changes in your cat, it may be time to pay closer attention. Because sometimes the smallest behavior changes can reveal the biggest health problems. And make sure to stay until the end, because the last sign is one of the most commonly missed, yet it often appears when a cat is already in pain. Sign number 1. Your cat sleeps more than usual. Yes, cats sleep a lot. That's normal. Most cats sleep between 12 and 16 hours a day. But there's a difference between a healthy cat resting and a cat that suddenly becomes unusually inactive. If your cat begins sleeping far more than usual, avoiding playtime, or staying in the same spot most of the day, this could signal several health problems. Low energy can be linked to infections, kidney issues, pain, or even internal inflammation. Many owners assume their cat is just being lazy or getting older, but sudden changes in activity levels should never be ignored. A healthy cat still shows curiosity, movement, and moments of play. If that spark disappears, your cat might be trying to conserve energy because something is wrong. Sign number 2. Changes in appetite. Cats are creatures of habit, especially when it comes to food. So when their eating behavior changes, it's often one of the first clues that something isn't right. Some sick cats suddenly lose interest in food. Others begin eating much more than usual. Loss of appetite may indicate dental pain, infections, digestive problems, or kidney disease. But strangely, increased appetite can also signal illness, especially conditions like thyroid problems or diabetes. What matters most isn't the amount your cat eats, but how their eating habits change over time. If your cat's appetite shifts noticeably for several days, it's worth paying attention. Sign number 3. Drinking more or less water. Most cats don't drink a lot of water naturally. That's because their ancestors evolved to get most of their hydration from prey. But if your cat suddenly begins drinking far more water than usual, it may be a warning sign. Increased thirst can be linked to kidney disease, diabetes, or hormonal imbalances. On the other hand, drinking much less water than usual can lead to dehydration and urinary problems. Watch your cat's water bowl closely. Subtle changes in drinking habits are often one of the earliest indicators of internal illness. Sign number 4. Changes in grooming. Healthy cats are extremely clean animals. They spend a large portion of their day grooming their fur. So when grooming habits change, it often means something is wrong. If your cat stops grooming as much, their fur may begin to look dull, messy, or greasy. This can happen when a cat feels weak, sick, or is experiencing pain. But the opposite can also be true. Some cats begin grooming excessively, licking the same area repeatedly until the fur becomes thin or irritated. This may indicate allergies, skin problems, parasites, or stress. In either case, grooming behavior is a powerful signal about your cat's health. Sign number 5. Hiding more often. Cats naturally enjoy quiet places. But when a cat begins hiding much more than usual, it can be a sign they don't feel well. In the wild, sick animals often hide to protect themselves from predators. Domestic cats still carry that instinct. So if your normally social cat suddenly spends long hours under the bed, behind furniture, or in dark corners, pay attention. Hiding behavior is often linked to pain, illness, or emotional stress. Your cat may simply be trying to rest where they feel safe. Sign number 6. Changes in litter box habits. The litter box can reveal a lot about your cat's health. If your cat suddenly begins using the litter box much more frequently, or far less often, this could signal urinary problems. Straining, crying, or spending a long time in the litter box can indicate bladder infections or urinary blockages. These conditions can become dangerous very quickly. Other signs include urinating outside the litter box or sudden accidents around the house. Many owners assume this is a behavior problem, but in many cases, it's actually a medical issue. Sign number 7. Unusual breathing. Healthy cats breathe quietly and smoothly, but if your cat begins breathing faster than normal, panting, or making unusual sounds while breathing, this could be a serious warning sign. Respiratory infections, heart problems, and lung disease can all affect breathing. Watch how your cat breathes while resting. Rapid breathing, open-mouth breathing, or visible effort when inhaling should always be taken seriously. Sign number 8. Weight changes. Weight loss in cats can happen slowly, and many owners don't notice it at first. But unexplained weight loss is often a red flag for serious illness. Kidney disease, thyroid disorders, diabetes, and digestive problems can all cause a cat to lose weight even if they appear to be eating normally. On the other hand, sudden weight gain can also signal metabolic issues. A good habit is to occasionally feel your cat's ribs and body condition. If your cat feels noticeably thinner or heavier than before, it's worth investigating. Sign number 9. Personality changes. Cats each have their own personality. Some are playful, some are calm, some love attention. But when a cat's personality suddenly changes, it can indicate discomfort. A friendly cat might become distant or irritable. A quiet cat might become unusually vocal or restless. Pain, illness, or stress can all influence behavior. Your cat may not be able to tell you what's wrong, but their behavior often reveals that something has changed. And finally, sign number 10. Small movements of pain that most owners never notice. Cats rarely cry out when something hurts. Instead, they show subtle physical changes. You might see hesitation before jumping onto furniture, a slower walk, stiff movements after waking up, or your cat may stop climbing to their favorite high places. These tiny differences in movement can signal joint pain, arthritis, or internal discomfort. Because the changes happen slowly, many owners simply assume their cat is aging. But pain should never be considered normal. The truth is, cats depend on us to notice the signs they try so hard to hide. By paying attention to small changes in behavior, appetite, movement, and habits, you can often detect health problems early, before they become serious. And early care can make a huge difference in your cat's life. If this video helped you learn something new about your cat, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps more cat owners discover important information that could protect their pets. And if you love cats and want to help even more of them, on this channel we also care for homeless street cats in Ukraine, especially during difficult seasons when food and shelter are hard to find. If you'd like to support these cats, you can donate using the link in the YouTube channel profile. Even a small donation can help provide food, warmth, and medical care for stray cats that truly need it. Thank you for caring about animals. And thank you for helping make the world a little kinder for cats.